Hey, 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 hey. Black excellence, black beauty, and black pride. Black power from all diasporas coincide. Progressive truth and regression eventually collide. May the beauty of the people no longer be set aside. May the black queen's grace continually mesmerize the millions who couldn't see it when looking into her eyes. And the black man's plight no longer be the disguise. Oppression, emasculation, they wanna castricize him. Take him away from the black queen, put him inside prison for slave labor, he institutionalized. Wondering on the outside, is she willing to ride? Is she willing to ride? Is she willing to fight for the love, even despite the fact that he doing time? Love that conquers all will never fade with time. If she don't choose the love that appreciates every life, his flame might get dim and he may eventually.
And we are back. We are back. We're back. Welcome to the Urban Impact Show. Sorry, y'all. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, but this is the world that we living in because everybody's working from home. We quarantine. If you can't tell, I'm going a little stir crazy. I haven't been as long in quarantine as my co-host, the lovely, the wonderful Miss Shekinah Young.
Greetings. Yes, it is the Urban Impact Show, and we are making it work. Rob's in the car. I'm in the house. It's going to be a good time. Rob, what are we talking about today?
So check this out. Shekinah, look, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. Like, there's so much negative. Like, I feel like because, like, you know, there's so much time on people's hands, like so much negativity is coming out, right? And I'm just like, man, like, you know, and I know everybody is like, man, like COVID-19, coronavirus, it has taken over the airways. Like, it's on every news channel. I was just watching this, I was watching this show called Travelers on Netflix. Whoop, whoop, shout out to Netflix. Also, shout out to Story Hall. Go ahead on and go buy some of that Netflix stock. So, so I was watching this show, right? And they was talking about. Man, let me tell you. So I'm watching this show, and they doing a show about a virus that's getting ready to take over the world. And how and so I'm like, man, like you got people who are like for real scared out here and so much negativity, man. You know, you got some facts on some of this negative stuff going on, don't you?
Hold on, Rob. Quick check in with the producer. Can you hear Rob okay? I'm getting him choppy.
Yeah, we can hear both of you fine.
Maybe it's me. Jeez. Okay, sorry, Rob. You was watching Netflix and they had a show about something. I guess my internet don't want to work well today.
Go ahead, it's on you.
I don't know what your Netflix show was about, but I really wish I did know because that would help me reply in something appropriately. But I do know that today we are talking about just like a trying to assess what's going on with this corona stuff and then turn the corner. There has been some crazy stuff happening. I know Zoom released some information about how a lot of their conference calls have been hacked. I know you recently had an experience with some church people that that was unfortunate. And I had an experience too. I was on a birthday call, a birthday Zoom call. Shout out to CJ, Christine Johnson. And these people came on and we just thought that somebody else knew them, but they were drawing swastikas and yelling racial slurs during the Zoom call. And it was about 25 people on the call. And we, I exited after some explicit things. Yeah, it was a hot mess. It's like, I don't know, it's crazy. But I've been hearing a lot about people's calls, Zoom calls being hijacked. Do you want to share a little bit about your Zoom call that was hijacked? You don't have to. Don't feel pressured.
No, listen. So I'm on a church call. I'm on a church conference call. And all of a sudden, we start hearing some really inappropriate stuff for the old church folk. I said, what in the world is going on right now? On my church call. Listen, Second Baptist of Fort Dodge. Second Baptist Church of Fort Dodge. We was on our conference call this morning, and look, we was having a good time in the Lord. A good time in the Lord. And all of a sudden, we hear some inappropriateness.
Okay,
some inappropriateness. You hear me? Listen. I had to call the church folk back and apologize. I said, Lord, I don't know what that happened here. What that happened here. It was bad. It was real bad.
That is sad. But that is going to show us all that we need to have password protected things, right? One of our friends, Antoinette, she works in that industry, and she would always talk about passwords and changing your password. And it was like, yeah, we know. Now all of our Zoom stuff is getting hijacked because it's not password protected. So now you know when you have your call with the church people or whoever, you need a password, and you need to not post the Zoom ID and the password on a public space. Don't post it on Facebook. No, you have to personally send it to who you want to have it. And my people too. We got Jack.
Man, crazy. Hey, so this COVID-19 stuff, everybody's talking about it. It's affecting Hispanic and Latino and Black folk the worst, right? You got some numbers on that, right? Hey, Hal, tell her what I just said, man.
COVID-19 stuff is the worst. Black folks and Latinos got yes. See, I'm getting every other word a little bit in there, but I do know what you're talking about. I looked up some information on that. And in the state of Iowa, where we are, Hispanic and Latino individuals make up 6.2% of the population, but 16.4% of COVID-19 cases. Black people in Iowa make up 4% of the population, and we represent 8.7% of the COVID-19 positive cases. And that can be because of a plethora of reasons. Like, we could have a whole show series about some factors that would make specific groups or socioeconomic statuses, not that those are synonymous, because your socioeconomic status is not, in my humble opinion. You want to talk about it at me in the comments. But yeah, it's not good. But what we can do is try to do some preventative measures, hand washing, social distancing, following some rules, pray. It's rough in these streets, man. It's rough. It's really sad. But we want to turn the corner, you know? We want to talk about, you know, what we're doing to make it through this social distancing, the challenges that we're having, how we're rocking through this. I'm on week 7. I am washing going my hair. I am braid outs, twist outs, Duolingo. I'm learning another language. Watch out, y'all. You don't want to, Rob, I see you. You braiding your hair too? You doing braid outs, wash and go?
That is too funny,
Tell
man.
us your secrets, Robert. Tell us.
Listen, I'm about to dread the sides. I'm about to dread the sides. The top, gone.
Okay.
It's gone. But the side, we're gonna wrap that thing up. We're gonna wrap that thing up. Yes, we are.
Right.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So, Shekinah, let's turn the corner.
Yes.
Positive. Let's spread some positivity. What you got?
Hey guys, let's do a real quick check. You guys can hear each other fine?
Again.
You guys can hear each other fine? Just doing a quick check.
Check 1, 2. Rob, can you hear me?
One check. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Rob.
Okay, good.
Good.
Go ahead.
So Shekinah, let's turn the corner. Positive.
Turn
What
the
you
corner.
got?
Yes. I started running. Kind of. A little bit. Sometimes. And I noticed things that spark joy for me that I never really noticed before. I hear birds chirping. I don't know where the birds in my neighborhood been all my life, but they ain't been chirping. But the past 7 weeks, probably like 6 weeks, I've heard it. And I'm like, oh, that's what's up. Those are really cool. I've been running through the neighborhood and I see the chalk that the kids write on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And they're saying things like, find your smile. Every day is a gift. I love that stuff. I think that's really cool. Unexpected, nice things to bump into.
Are you taking the dog with you?
Really, like the sunshine. Sometimes she slowed me down because she want to stop and pee on everything. And I need to burn calories because I like cookies. So yeah. But yeah, sunshine, sunsets, birds, chalk on the ground, the little murals that the kids have been doing, like they put things up in their windows. I think all of that is super cool, and it's like uplifting when I see it. Also, D Nice on Instagram. That's my jam. I wish he came on every day. My whole house be rocking. We have a good time over here.
You and the dog. Hey, so check this out.
Me and the dog.
So check this out.
Don't put my business out there. Me and whoever here.
Oh, that is too funny.
Me and Jesus and the dog. You right. Me, Jesus, the dog.
Hey, so check this out. So I watch every day the how at 9:00 at night, how the New York streets light up and they all start clapping for the nurses, the doctors, the nurse practitioners, and all of our medical personnel and first responders that are on the front lines of tackling all of this COVID-19 stuff. Like, you know, so that is something really big. I watched how music has brought people together. I don't know about you, but I watched the Clark Sisters movie, and it just brought back so many memories of growing up in church and so many good gospel songs.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, that that song in itself was like, I mean, I could hear my mom playing that. You know, she would play that in the window, you know, and I like the Clark Sisters, and then also just seeing how people are stepping up to help each other and not hurt or harm each other. That is what I'm loving, man. I'm loving to see. Huge shout out to you know, my good friend and now a friend of yours, Sherry Copeland, who moved back to Texas. She is a part of a group in Texas who is going to the store weekly for the elderly folk in her community, right?
Oh, wow.
So huge shout out to everybody who is stepping up. Even huge shout out to the NAACP for them stepping up to get the numbers that on how this is affecting Black and Hispanic and Latino people all across this state of Iowa. And then even huge shout out to all of the people who are working who are not so much working in in the medical field, but who are considered our essential people, like our gas station people, our grocery store people.
Yeah.
You know, huge shout out to them. You know, personally, I want my barber back, but you know, I understand. I understand. You know what's going on, and there is so much positivity that we can smile about. I know that people, you know, we do prayer on Wednesdays and Sundays, right? For people who have lost their life. And, you know, just found out a friend of mine that's a preacher was tested positive for COVID-19. And not only that, 12 bishops from my good friends over at the Kojic Faith, the Church of God in Christ Faith, have died from this. And so, you know, we are working hard to make sure that people have what they need in this midst and in this situation, because there is so much going on. You know what I'm saying? And we want to make sure that people have the opportunity to do what is necessary to be done. But huge shout out to all of those who are making a positive impact during this time, man.
Yeah, I think it's even the people, even if you're not a essential worker, or if you're not like on the front lines fighting this, you are surviving. This is this can be a mental battle, you know, and that people have different circumstances. You can be in a home with your children all day. You can be in a home alone. You can, whatever that situation may be, we're all in this together. And I do like how you mentioned communities coming together to support one another. I think that's a real beautiful thing, and I'm excited to see our community taking hold of that as well. But you know, when a community comes together, there's no shame in that, right? So if you are a person who has been furloughed or laid off or whatever the case may be, and you need to file for unemployment, I didn't check the stats on this, but I heard that unemployment in the state of Iowa was coming in at 100%. So, you know, usually unemployment, I believe, is 60% of your pay, but it's coming in at 100. And if you need resources, so like if you don't have a computer, because you can only file for unemployment online, obviously with what's going on, 211 is here to help. 3 numbers, 211. You need resources? Call 211. Anything that you need, they can help direct you to places to get the resources that you need. And there's no shame in that. You know, if you need something, get what you need and take advantage of the resources that are there. We had a show about securing the bag right before all of this kicked off. And
yeah, we sure did.
For the people that have consistent income, currently, this is an opportunity, you know? So there's lots going on and lots of different things happening. And so we just want to make sure the family is good. Who is the family? You are the family. If you watch the Urban Impact Show, you're the family.
That's right. Hey, so we didn't want to be long. Final thoughts before we head out of here.
We can do this. Like, we are resilient people. The history of this country, even in various continents, there is an amazing history of the resiliency of people. I look up and I'm seeing all kind of innovative things going on. We got parties on Instagram. Teddy Riley can't get his stuff together. God bless Teddy Riley. God bless him. Shout out, shout out. But we are innovative and we are resilient, and we will get through this. If you need help in any way, do not be ashamed to say that you need that. And we are here to serve as a resource for you. You can hit us up in the comments or send us a message on Facebook or Instagram, whatever platform you see us, and let us know you need something, and we're here to help you, because we literally are all in this together.
Yeah, Shekinah, you and I should go live tonight on Instagram, on IG. You and me.
What's tonight? Sunday? Wait, is tonight the The battle with Teddy Penton, you don't fuck up. Are we messing up the battle? I gotta watch that battle.
That is too funny. Well, hey, my final thought is this. Let's all find a reason to smile. No matter what situation we find ourselves in, let's all find a reason to smile. We know that there's a lot going on, but we in this together. So,
definitely,
shout out to everybody who's supporting the Urban Impact Show. We appreciate you. We love you. Please, if you are feeling depressed or down or suicidal, there is a suicide hotline that we will post. If you're worried about funds or money, we have a show that we just did that Shekinah talked about, Secure the Bag, with Stoy Hall, where he's talking about finances. So wherever your need is, even if you need food or whatever the case may be, just like she said, let's all look forward to helping each other. So thank you so much for tuning in to the Urban Impact Show. I'm your boy, Rob Johnson.
It's been a good time. Thank you. Urban Impact Show.